Hi guys, this is our online tendering course. Welcome. So when we look at government currently, I mean, there's a lot of opportunities for you as a small business. What government has done is they've reduced all the red tape to make it a lot easier for you to do business with government. Online platforms has been created in the city of Cape Town when Western Cape government. They will allow you as a small business to go online and do tenders, submit all the documents online, so that, you know, back in the day when we used to print documents and drop it in the box, yeah, that is not going to be required anymore. Everything is online and it's seamless, very efficient as well. So we're going to go through that whole process with you. So I'm going to share my screen with you so we can go through quickly the procurement currently where we are in South Africa with regard to procurement. So when we look at the platforms for tendering currently within government, okay. Firstly, the process for tendering needs to be open, transparent, okay. So what that means for you is that when someone is tendering, what government is saying is everyone needs to be aware of what is happening. So for example, if I'm going to quote on a specific job 10,000 rands, after that process is completed, I will be able to see that, you know, the person that it was awarded to quoted 8,000 rands, for instance. So you can see that. If for whatever reason your bid is the lowest, it will show that your bid is the lowest, but someone came in at 20,000 rands and that person got it. That is obviously then important for you to be able to go and inquire. And that is why the online system, when we look at corruption, it basically weeds all of that out, because remember, it's a process and a system that is there to keep things fair. Okay, so if you look there on point 2, achieve continuous improvement through a transparent and fair procurement process. The key word is fair. So this is really what it's about. When we look at the process itself, it needs to be shared with everyone. Everyone needs to be given an opportunity to tender on a specific job, because you must remember, government cannot just simply go to the shop if they need a pen. They cannot go and buy it themselves. They need to go to someone to procure the pen for them. So there's naturally hundreds of thousands of opportunities and tenders going out every day, and they want everyone, small businesses included, in that to apply and get work. So when we see there, achieve value for money, this is the very, very important. When we look at government specifically, they have lots of work, but yes, your rates is very important. If you're going to be coming in very, very high, you're going to be doing a lot of work, a lot of tenders, a lot of RFQs, but you're not going to be getting a lot of the jobs. So they want value for money. They want a lot for very, very little. Unfortunately, this is the way it is. Okay. The equality of opportunities for all businesses. So what government has done is they said, yes, a small business cannot in reality compete with a large corporate company like Parmalat, for instance. You know, so what they've done is they said, fine, you as a small business, in order to compete with the bigger companies on BE, just the fact that you're a small business, they're going to give you an additional 20 points out of 100, okay, just for being a small business. And that is basically to level the playing field for you. Okay, so quality as well. So remember, the process also wants to ensure that there's a quality of service or product and that the work is done. You must remember, it is government. They are not there for making profits. They're there to spend their budget. That's their job, to spend their budget. If their budget has been spent, then their job is done. So it's important for them that if they're going to procure someone, that person have the skills to deliver the job. That is top priority. So very, very important, guys. The pack that you're going to need to register. So either you are registered already, which is great. If you're not registered, there's certain documents we're going to need specifically for the city of Cape Town and for Western Cape government. If you have registered on the city before, you're going to have to re-register. Okay, because remember, there's a new online system, so you're going to have to re-register on the city, and the documents you're going to require for the city and local government is as follows. You need a letter of authorization, giving you authority to do tenders on the company's behalf. Sorry, directors' IDs. You need to be registered on CSD, which is the Central Supplier Database. That is an online registration, which you need to do first. So all the documents that you're basically going to be uploading now, the same documents you're going to PDF and upload onto CSD, okay, onto the Central Supplier Database. Your tax clearance, valid tax clearance you're going to need. Your Sars PIN, which you will get from Sars as well, needs to be uploaded. Proof of address, okay, any utility bill, telecom bill, or anything like that will do. You need a sworn affidavit or BEE certificate. So if your turnover is 10 million and under, you don't need a BEE certificate. A lot of companies say you need a BEE certificate. There's a cost to BEE certificates, and it's not required if your turnover is less than 10 million. You can simply get a affidavit by the police station, have it stamped to say that your turnover is under 10, and that will suffice as your BEE requirement. You need a bank account confirmation to verify your bank accounts. Also, you need a bank signatory letter to verify that you are the actual signatory on the account, and you need your CIPC, your company registration documents. All the documents need to be PDF'd, okay? And IDs need to be certified and clear, okay? Once you have this, you can then upload your documents onto the City of Cape Town's website under the new e-portal. Now, listen, you can do it, so you can do it online, but we would advise that, you know, on a Wednesday after 9, you can go to the City of Cape Town, and they have a full-on call center that can help you. So what I would advise, which is a lot easier, is to take all the documents that is here, put it on a memory stick, go on a Wednesday and upload all your documents. In 2 days, you will be registered on the platform. So just to clarify, okay, as well, before we move on, the registration process is a 3-phase process. So this is what needs to, you're first going to register yourself, and this is on the city. You register yourself as an individual person, and then you're going to register your business. And once you've registered as a business, you're then going to register the various services that you offer. Okay, so once you have all of this, we're going to go through in a different module the actual process of completing that and doing the registration. Okay, so tender packs, these are things which you're going to get ready when you're doing your online tenders. Okay, you need a business profile, including previous work completed. So you must remember your profile itself, right? You need to be getting points on your with regard to the specific tender. They're going to assess your profile to assess your ability to deliver the work. So if there's no references, for example, and a lot of small businesses make this mistake, they give all the details, all the names of the companies, but they neglect to give the contact details. So you need 3 contact details to be able to get points for the tender. So very, very important. You need to give contacts. You need to list your staff and qualifications. Okay, who you have on your team that is going to be delivering. Sample of work completed, very valuable. Okay, cost breakdown as well. You need to remember they need to compare apples with apples. So if it's 10,000 rands or 50,000 rands for the job, you need to give a breakdown exactly where that money is going, what it's going to be spent on. So they're very, very clear on what it is that you're offering. You're going to need insurance. Minimum 5 million insurance is not very expensive, but I mean, you need the insurance there, public liability insurance. You need COIDA as well, or staff insurance, okay? All the procurement forms that you're going to get online, we're going to go through a little bit later, CVs and qualifications of staff, okay? So next, this is the very important part of the course itself, is how they're scoring. So most bids is either 80-20, it's also 90-20, which means that, you know, on this bid, price is 80%. So you can see the how important price is, and BEE status. So this goes to show you, if you're a small business already, even before you start bidding, before you start doing anything, you already have 20 points. Okay, so this is the weighting on it. 20% for BEE, and 80% for price. But before you even go to price, okay, you will need to have functionality scoring first. And this is what this is. Every bid has a bid evaluation, how they actually evaluating the scoring. Now, this is very important. This could vary. It's always out of 100. So they're putting weighting on things that is important to them for this bid. So, and this is just an example. So which means understanding of the bid itself, exactly what they want, okay? Do you understand what it is that they want? And are you able to demonstrate that in your proposal, which you are giving to them online, okay? Experience, we said 3 references at least. Contactable references, that is the key word. If you have 3 references in a specific sector, then you get 25 points, okay, for this specific bid. Qualifications of staff needs to be added, 20%. So if you don't add any CVs, any qualifications of staff that's going to be managing your project, you get 0. Okay, you get 0 points for that. Okay, if you don't add contact numbers, email addresses, telephone numbers for the references and work that you've done, you get 0 points. Okay. Also, how will you complete the job? Your methodology as well, 25 points. Now you need a minimum of 60 points just to move to the next phase. So let me clarify this. If you don't get 60 as a minimum scoring, irrespective what your cost is, it doesn't even get there. Okay, so you have to pass this hurdle first, okay? And we will go through this a little bit later in the course. Okay, so guys, for now, what I want you to do is I want you to get that documents in order, get your packs in order. Okay, this is the packs that I want you to get. Your proposals we're going to go through shortly as well. We're going to review all of it. All these documents, I want you to get the documents in order, scan it and PDF all those documents. And once you have all of that, we're going to then move to the next section, and then we're going to be going through actual tenders on the City of Cape Town and IPS Western Cape Government. I will leave my contact details here as well, my WhatsApp number. If you're having a problem or you need some advice, you can contact me on WhatsApp anytime. Okay, so guys, for now, stay in contact, and as you move through the module, remember it's a practical module. So we're going to go through an actual tender with you online, which we will do on Zoom, and we're going to help you through that process if you have not done one before. Okay.